Love, light, and happy Saturn Day star seeds. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And it is your Saturn-ruled, Esu venerated Saturn Day. And the day vibrates on a 19-1, so we got new beginnings. New beginnings at the crossroad. And what that symbolizes, it's kind of a reminder that in order to step into your new life, you have to get rid of your old one. Your new you is going to cost your old you, and to get what you've never had, you must do what you've never done. And the crossroads are only there. They're choices in life that represents whether we've grown or whether we're stagnant, whether we're striving or whether we're descending, whether we're serving our spirit self or whether we're serving our ego self. You get my drift. And you got another third triple energy on your third Saturn day of summer solstice, almost says spring equinox, ain't going backwards. And also the third Saturn day of the moon child season in Eshu and Orisha tradition. His number is 3. So there's a lot of 3 energy going on this new beginning. But not to worry, you got justice on the moon tonight as it waxes first quarter in Libra. So the scales of justice are being balanced. Karmic cycles are coming to a close. And many of you are going to choose the right side, the perfect side of Eshu's crossroad that leads to your new beginning. And where does that new beginning lead to? The higher road, the road to Ire, or many blessings, higher understandings, higher destiny, spiritual elevation. But there will always be that final test, because as the old timers like to say, the devil don't let you walk out of hell without a fight. So keep that in mind as you go about this Saturday. Be mindful of the crossroads that are put in front of you. And these crossroads are going to come in the form of temptations. They're going to come in the form of provoking anger, sexual temptations, tempts with old deeds and old habits and things that you've already created your distance with. And it's not personal. It's not even the person in themselves testing you. It's just the universal pop quiz testing you to see if you've learned what you needed to learn before you graduate to the next level. So keep your spirit above your ego. Allow your pride to secede for a minute and allow yourself to step to the right side of Eshu's crossroad, because Eshu just doesn't have the keys to the doors to the dark. He also has the keys to the doors to the light, but you have to show that that's the key you choose. Because if you choose the dark, you won't get the light, and that is the trick. On the 6th day of the week, the good book, the Bible says that this is the day of the beast or the day of the flesh. And it makes sense because it lines up with Saturn energy, which is root energy, flesh energy, carnal energy, justice energy. So Saturday is a good day of the week to do root chakra cleansing, balancing, and healing. And the mothership is only following, humble servant following the heavens, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo in the form of crossroad stories as told through classic hip hop. Check it out. And we are back. So, in case you're just now joining us, I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves. And about 35 minutes ago, the sun just hit its highest point in the sky. And we are jamming a classic hip hop today. And those of you that are watching from Facebook pages, whether it's the 2229 Facebook page or the Saturn Day page, the Jesters Intersection, the player to jam is right there on the page. So all you have to do is scroll up from this post, and push the button, and you are beamed up, jammed up with me 24/7. If you're watching from YouTube or TikTok, you're going to have to grab the link, the pin site link that has the entire orbit on it, and scroll down so that you can beam up the mothership via desktop, iPhone, or Android so we can be one starseed nation under a cosmic groove. Okay, so make sure you also follow Saturn Days Instagram, 2229 Saturdays for your Cartomancy reading. And I have Draw Threes on TikTok if you're not following me on TikTok. As a matter of fact, just go ahead on and take about 5 minutes because I got a lot of social medias to follow. So just follow all of them so you'll stay beamed up to the entire orbit. Also, make sure you join the email list so that you can be on the inside scoop of all things that are going on in the mothership's orbit before they come out on mainstream social media. And some things will be exclusive to just my email list. And all of those things are visible and available to you in that lovely issue care package in this video's description box. Also, if you love flavorful literature, make sure you check out the blog, the Saturn Daily blog, the Jester's Intersection. And the latest article there is Papa Gay, aka SU. On June 27th, I was given the privilege and the honor of playing the character of Urzulay and Once Upon This Island, as told by the gods, brought to you by Jam Pack Entertainment. And that brought about a teaching moment to bring some correlation between the hoodoo gods, Agwe, aka Olokun, Asaka, aka Onile, Urzule, aka Oshun, and Papa Gay, aka Eshu. And Papa Gay's new article is available on the Jester's Intersection, as well as other flavorful blog articles, because yes, I love to write. And speaking of articles and blogs and things like that, and collaboration, Saturday, Wednesday, and Sunday are Tray Days. And what is Tray Day? The day that I run advertisements to make sure all of y'all know about the Trey Nation. Yes, yes, Stephanie Coleman is celebrating 15 years of media excellence of Trey Magazine. And tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time will be our archived interview, Trey is a Charm, where Stephanie Coleman and I discuss the foundations of Trey Magazine and her spiritual journey in the production of her divine work. And I'm going to let you check that out real quick as I wet my whistle, and I'll be right back. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the mothership's orbit. 222.9 The Mothership congratulates Trey Magazine on 15 years of media excellence. So make sure you visit thetraymag.com, that's TREMAG.com, to read, to shop, to explore, and to find more information on how you can be a part of the Trey Nation as we manifest more, many, many more media excellence years to come. Ashe. And we're back. Just have a few more cosmic things to share with you. The planets Saturn, Pluto, and Neptune are all busting the moonwalk in their retrogrades. So you got Saturn retrograding in Pisces. So Capricorns, Aquariuses, this might be a little harder on you than the other 10 houses. Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius, coming out in Capricorn. And Pluto will hit Scorpios a little harder than the other 11 houses. And we got Neptune retrograding in Pisces until December 7th. So there's a lot of inner spiritual changes that are happening with both Saturn and Neptune retrograding in Pisces, and we're about to come up on the 15th of this month with Mars and Uranus coming into conjunction. More on that later. So come hang out with me on my Saturn Daily Spot. That is for Facebook, the Jesters Intersection, and got more for you there. Gonna take another quick break, and when I come back, we're going to get to your Saturday East to West Cartomancy reading. Ashe. This is 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled.
But it became undeniable that was what I was supposed, that was what this journey brought me back for.
Wednesday, day 3 of the week, Saturn Day. Esu Day, his number is 3, the sun's days. Turn up days for Leos, 3 days in rotation. Trey Magazine, TRE, Mothership's 3 years on the air. Y'all see how all those 3s are lined up. 15 years, 5 by 3. Don't worry about it. Join 222.9 The Mothership and celebrating 15 years of media excellence from Trey Magazine. So on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be airing the 2022 Cosmic Ear Hustle featuring Stephanie Coleman called Trey's a Charm. It's an innovative, in-depth conversation with the creator of Trey Nation, the dynamic Stephanie Coleman. Oh, nothing to see here. Just a couple of divine feminine powerhouses polishing each other's crowns. And make sure you visit the link in the comment section to join the Trey Nation and amplify the divinative voice. And on top of that, if you scroll on the pin site link, there will also be a portal to beam up to the Trey Nation. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio congratulates Trey Magazine and 15 years of media excellence. And it is our manifesting prayer that there will be many more to come. Ashe. And we're back. So let's get to your Cartomancy message. But before we do, make sure that you check out the link to join the Trey Mag so that you can see all the other community articles as well as my blog on Trey Magazine, and just join the Trey Nation. We're a nation of dopeness and we can't help it. So you really want to be a part of that. And the link to join Trey Nation is in my pin site. So let's see what the Cartomancy deck has to say to us today with just an open book east to west. All right. Iba Iwa, Iba Gusu, Iba Ilaoru, Iba Iwaru. All right. Just going to shuffle a little bit and then I'm just going to open it. Okay, so shuffle 3 times. Okay. All right. So, pertaining to this new beginning in love, in the East hand, I have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups Cups. Hearts is the original suit of cups. The original, yes, the Queen of Hearts is love, new love, real love coming in at the crossroad. So many of you are going to have an extreme test around a matter of the heart before you can step into your new beginning. Because we all know that relationships are portals into new ways of life. So when we have this, when you choose the right kind of love, then you have abundance coming in the left hand with the Ace of Diamonds. And the Ace of Diamonds is the original Ace of Pentacles. So what this is saying is whatever it is that's in your heart is what's going to be the key to your abundance. But what makes it a test is you'll be tested with all the wrong things in all the wrong ways to gain your bag. But baby, there's no money like God money because God money is karmic debt free. And you have, if you are a female figure, then this represents you, and this means that this is the wealth that you are going to have to guard. If this is a masculine energy, you will be tempted with a Jezebel energy that's trying to keep you away from the right kind of woman. Because the divine is ready to give you your abundance, but will not give it to you if you're going to squander it on a Jezebel. Because when it comes to divine inheritance, your ancestors, your orishas, your spirit guides, your spirit team are still protecting your abundance and will protect your abundance even from you if you're going to give it to the wrong people. So, this Queen of Hearts doesn't just represent love in the intimate form. This also represents having people in your life that are going to help you build, maintain, and protect your divine abundance. Because the Ace of Pentacles isn't just about a windfall of money. And yes, that's what it is. But it's also wealth and all the things that money can't buy. But first, you have to surrender to your own love in order to manifest it. So there's my general statement there. And if you would like a personal read, a personal spiritual counseling session, then by all means call the number on the screen, 314-200-0368, in which I am available from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Well, it's about that time to get back into the group. Make sure you guys join me tonight at 9 o'clock for the forecast, where we will flesh out the cosmic weather, wind down this root chakra rule Saturn day, and make that leap up to the crown chakra with Sunday's forecast. And I'd be remiss that if I did not mention today's channeled song. So before we get back into the groove, I got to give you the channeled song. And the channeled song for today, in alignment with the new beginnings at Esu's Crossroad, is the Notorious B, who is a Gemini, Crossroad Energy, and 112 with Sky's the Limit. Simply because that's something to keep in mind when you're starting a new beginning, is releasing all limitlessness. And the Notorious B.I.G. was telling you about it the whole time. So I'm going to let you groove with that to some cosmic lenses as we get back to our groove Crossroad stories as told through classic hip hop. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.